what's up, everybody? It's your boy Daniel Desmond, and we're back at it again with another Marvel Rivals video. Today, we're gonna go over the story for Midnight Futures 2. Sorry, I've been lagging a little bit on some of this content lately. I've been really busy and really getting adapted to my new job, my kids, coming home to my kids, and other things that on a daily basis. Whenever you're off of work, you're not really off. So, bear with me. We're getting back into our little steady flow here. Yeah, so we have Midnight Futures 2. As you know, we did the Daily Bugle for the first one, and we're going to go ahead and do the story for the second one. So the first chapter is Vampire Slayer Gone Missing. Missing person Eric Brooks, African American male, 6'2", 215 pounds, brown eyes, black hair, braided into cornrows. Mr. Brooke was last seen near Central Park wearing a black trench coat and dark sunglasses. Carrying swords and other weapons, he may answer to the name Blade. If you have any information on this person's current whereabouts, please alert his next of kin, Brill Brooks, via the contact information provided in this publication. This man lost. I don't see no number, yo, but yeah. Let's go ahead and get into chapter 2 or page 2 of this Daily Bugle. It's so funny too if you just notice the Daily Bugles for these events have been on the day the event was released. So you see February 21st, 2025. I don't know what the known number is, but yeah. Marvel's finest Marvel's news source. So the second article on this is Wild Squirrel. Squirrel Girl Gone Savage? Citizens of New York have taken comfort while traveling through Central Park, knowing that Squirrel Girl and her rodent army were watching over them. But a number of recent eyewitnesses have cited a giant horned squirrel in the woods, raising questions about the bushy-tailed brawler's current status. Could the Blood Moon have transferred her into some sort of wild world squirrel? The people of New York want to know. Bam. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the third article of this newspaper or Daily Bugle. Cost of Insight. Rare occult book auction. The Wilson Fisk Foundation is auctioning off an antique item certain to garner heavy interest from a rare book collectors and occult scholars alike. This must be the vampire saying in it. For the Darkhold. This lot has been independently verified as a page torn from the Darkhold, an ancient spout book also commonly referred to as the Book of Sands. The page will be on display at Fisk Tower, protected by heightened security measures until the auction date. Serious inquiries only. So yeah, if you've been following my channel, you know I've been covering most of the story and lore going on in the game, and they talk about how Dracula is trying to get this verse and how Doom illustrated it all so he can have a very powerful blood chrono version of the chronoronium. So the fourth article of the Daily Bugle for Midnight Futures 2 is The Post. Brighter days ahead for New York City. In New York City's longest night ever finally over, your publishing pal, J. Jonah Jameson, just witnessed a beam of pure white light travel from the top of the Baxter Building straight into Dracula's castle in Central Park. And moments later, the skies begin to lighten. I can't confirm that the Fantastic Four had freed us from Eternal Night, but I can guarantee that it wasn't Spider-Man who saved the day. And me hater of Spider-Man. At least we know during this multiverse clash, Jonah Jameson totally still hates Spider-Man. And I believe this is the last article for Midnight Futures 2, and it is Elderly Harris seeks missing heirloom. Dear Daily Bugle, not long ago a precious ruby was stolen from my family's home. Soon after, I saw it on the news hanging around the neck of the strange Dracula fellow. I sent my grandson to get it back from him, but the gem had fallen into the hands of another caped creep called Doom. offering a handsome reward to anyone who can help return this family heirloom. And I can't click on it now, but when you complete all 3 quests, you see you get these little like blood splats that are different than the other chapters. You don't get nothing like that, right? And I noticed when it happened, I was like, oh, I'm curious if I click on it, something happens. And when you do click on it, the first time you get all 3 of the blood splats or whatever these are, you are able to click on this gem. And I've recorded it, so I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you guys here. So as you see, I got all the heirlooms or the blood splat, and then it shows the exclamation point. You click on it, it says congratulations, and it shows the pure blood chronovornium. And I'll go ahead and get over to the item itself so we can get the little story that it showed, but just want to check it out here. Yeah, so that's what happens when you first complete it. That's what happens when you first complete it. Doesn't let you click on it anymore, which I don't know why. It would be nice if it did, but even then you can still get over to it's a store. I don't know why this is in the store, but everything you collect from the battle pass is in here. So there's some stuff we got from the battle pass and just from like I believe the achievement. But here's a Darkhold and the pure blood chronovornium, which is part of this season's story. So I'm gonna go over here, like I said, and show you guys. Of course, Doom deceived Dracula. The so-called gift of the chronovornium was from an act of generosity. It was a debt of blood that Dracula would one day repay tenfold. The naive vampire lord had unwittingly retrieved the vampiric verses for him. Now all Doom needed to do was activate the power of that chronovornium, reversing the effects of the vampire verse. The spell that granted Vanaire's brood their immortality would be stripped away and condensed into this single crystal. It's pretty cool. Pretty sick. And another item that played part into this story is the Darkhold. It's pretty cool. I like the detail in it. But let's go ahead and read a little bit about Darkhold. Among the many legacies left by Shaitan, Wanda Maximoff may well be the most extraordinary. While the Darkhold is undoubtedly the most sinister, every time a reckless and power-hungry sorcerer misuses the spell within its pages, the resulting devastation to the world is immense. But Doom is no mere amateur. His aim to align with Dracula and pull the vampiric verses from inside the book. But another spell written within, Maltis Formula, can also eliminate all of them. Perhaps this is yet another of Shaitan's crude jokes, as a testament to his eternal mockery of humankind. Yes, sir. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch and listen. Sorry if I mispronounced anything. That is the story for Midnight Futures Event 2 of Season 1 in Marvel Rivals. Check out this other content, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.